Welcome back, everyone, to some more Farming Sim. As I can tell, the game actually has in welcome
sound.
back, everyone, to and so do I. So that's a positive. Uh, never know. That's even when last time that we did this, and it came up, and it said that everything was working, and it wasn't. So, I mean, that's why I'm doing the test, and I hear myself on stream. Then I know it actually works. So yeah, if you're new here or you're just tuning in or whatnot, this is Farming Sim 22, and mine has been modded a few times. If you missed it, last night we did a stream. We actually finished that contract, and we finished with some decent numbers. Like, we still have basically 1.1 million, which is freaking fantastic. And we got another 129,000 from the contract. Of course, there's not much else for contracts right now. But yeah, we closed off. When you look and see that we're barely skating by through like May to June and August, and then all of a sudden we made 1.3 million. It's like, if this was Canada revenue, I would guarantee they would look at that and go, "Oh yeah, your numbers look pretty regular. Whoa, what's this 1.3 million?" Yeah, so, and we have no debt. That has been officially paid off. So I'm just moving the screen over now so you guys can see the true numbers, as it just finally loaded up. But yeah, no, it's exciting times. So as you can see, now that it finally loaded, yeah, we made 1.33 million. Bales wise, 1.4 million, which is insane. I am telling you this, it's insane. So the biggest thing that we want to sort of focus on is, what the hell do we want to do with cows? We want to get into cows. We decided not to do a feedlot yet. We've decided to go into is a lovely little group of bales, dairy bales, dairy cows. Brain work function well. So let's take a look. I added a couple things. One, we could do buildable feedlots, but we also could need cow barns here too. By the looks of things, like, we can go like the, holy crap, that thing is huge, to a smaller. And I think if we bought this out, we could basically put it here. Land is not owned by you. This one actually is only 200 cows and grass, silage, and everything else, which I think is doable. Like, we can do that. What's this one? It's also 200. Basically the same. Oh, this one has a pasture. You know what? I kind of like the one with pasture. Okay, so we are gonna do this. What the hell is this one? That one's got a manure slurry pit and is friggin' huge. 1,500 moo-moos. That one is 1,500 moo-moos. So yeah, I think we're gonna attempt to do this one. All right, so he says, encouraging, he says that we are going to buy this little punk right here. It's a mind-boggling 36,000. Now we can demolish said house, a whopping 23,000, so we get it back basically. I might have to move. I don't know if this will actually move this. There's still a bit of seed in this thing. So if we can get this thing rolling. Holy crap, it actually shifted. We're wheeling her. I really wouldn't want to put this thing in the ground with this little tractor. That would be scary. Scary. Alright, so It overlaps with another building object, it says. But that's fine. Can I toggle the snap? Not that that makes any difference at all. Can I... B, I think. Ah, there we go. And it's not owned by you. Let's put it as far back as we can. Oh, right there. Oh wow, it moved at me. Oh, that was not important. That was not important information. So let's go take a look. That is a big new barn. I mean, that thing can house 200 frickin' moo-moos, so I'm gonna, like, probably double down and say we're gonna do 200 moo-moos. So, it takes straw. We can take slurry out of it and produces milk and then food. So that would be the milk. Here's the moo-moo side. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. I actually kind of like this because so this would be the feeding area and this would be the that's the main area, and this we basically just drive straight ahead in here with the feed mixing wagon. I'll leave that open, and this would be a poo-poo. Okay. So it says we need straw. Probably for bedding, right? Now, can I just drop that off with a bale thing? That's actually my next question. Oh yeah, I can't go this way because obviously there's a fence. Some jackass put a fence there. And we literally have to use the road. I don't have much for straw bales. I got some shorties. We have a lot of grass. I mean, we have tons of grass. We have silage. We have some silage bales. Let's see if it'll take a silage bale. I know we have silage itself. Or do we have to mix hay with silage? Let's take a look at this stuff. I know how to do it in real life. I don't know how to really do it currently in game. Would probably need animals, mixing wagons. Mixing or wagons. That's an Anderson Pro. Alright, so that's just a big mixing wagon. I think we can do silage with grass, and that should make our mix, right? In theory. So we're going to buy this. And then we're going to find the truck. This isn't the right truck. This is, though. Okay, put the ramps up. Let's go get our mixing wagon. Might need to help with the forklift to put it on there. Actually, what I should do is I should just buy a small little tractor, or lease a little tractor, just so we can load things on things. Some asshole hit me. Well, I can't exactly go because you're the prick that hit me, so This day went for shit. You are an asshole. I shit on you. You fucking asshole. If I had... Oh, I do have a chainsaw though. What I think of you. You dumb shit. I carve up your car with chainsaw. Kel. That's appropriate. You will be kelled. Somewhere here. That's combine. I don't know why the combine is stuck in the tree. Or the fact that I never got it any further down the frickin' drive. That was probably the reason. Alright, there we go. It's out. See if I can launch it off the frickin' post. That's usually how it goes. If you're ever gonna have an accident, it'll be outside your frickin' gate. Nowhere else on the planet, just the gate. Fixed it. Jackknifed it like a pro, though. This has the best horn in it. I so want one of these in my truck. Yeah, why do you have a 50-pound air compressor in the back? It's for my air horn. Huh? Yes, noobs, it's for my air compressor. One of these is the right one. There it is. Well, that was quite elaborate. Something just dawned on me. Why am I taking this truck and trying to figure out how to put it on a trailer? Why don't I just take a pickup truck? That would be simpler and easier, right? Why don't I just do that? Man, that can was defective. "10 minutes in and it's just like gone." Alright. I like the trailer. I really do. I like the truck. But for high speed, which is what we want, I think it's going to be a damn sight quicker and easier if I just grab the pickup truck. Boing. Because I'm pretty sure I have to mix silage in with grass to make that mix. I think that's how do we used to do it. It used to be 40-40-20. I can't remember what the other 20 was. I know we mixed hay essentially in with silage, because silage was way too rich. Oh, so you can set your proteins in. So straw, which we don't have any. Oh yeah, so that would be the 40-40 mix. We might need some proteins. Straw. Which means we're probably going to have to buy some straw since we don't have any. Well, we do. I shouldn't say that. We do have some straw. Small little bales. We can throw the small little bales in here. And then a bale of grass and a bale of silage. see from there. Ooh. Didn't make it. Came close. So the dumb question is, can I actually turn this on? No. I was gonna say, I don't think the PTO works with this. It's a nice mixing wagon. But definitely a bale of silage, a bale of hay, and then, yeah, just throw a couple bales of straw in and see where we sit. I think it was straw that we also used. I think my mix was 40-40-20. It's been a long time since I fed a cow. Like, I mean, real life. It's been a long time. And we also use these silage staves. Like, we'd mix it all and get it prepped, and then the silage staves that would be it, man. That's how we did it. Alright. I'm going to disconnect you. I know I kept these for a reason. Other than for sale. No, it is the silage. Oh, it is going in there. Okay. Alright. Now if I grab a bale. Yep. Don't put your forks in the ground, you idiot. Just grab a regular bale. I knew I kept all these bales here for a reason. It's for my Momo production. Okay, those are within reason. I mean, we're within reason on it. Now if I just narrow those up and put a couple bales just on the fork. Ooh. On the plus side, we didn't have to buy any of these. That should be enough. Okay, that actually worked. We're only 60%, but that is 13,000 feed. So basically, I don't have to go very far in here. All I have to do is go into here and we don't have very much in here, do we? So a silage bale basically, and hay bale plus a couple square jobbers gets us something. So we have 13,399 food. Which, if we actually look at our barn, I think it would be in here, wouldn't it? Is it actually? cattle. It's not there yet. Yeah, moo-moos don't have very much yet. Nothing for straw, so I'm thinking we're probably gonna have to buy some straw. Bales. See, we can buy all of it for ludicrous pricing. Um, uh, 8 we'll buy of the straw. We have enough of everything else, it's just the straw. I actually do have the square baler, and we don't have to wrap it, so we could get rid of the little guy, but then I think we will buy about 100 cows or so once we get this all figured out. For now, actually, let's try something. We got about 13,000 in the old silage stave here. Let's see if it actually works. Well, smells like stinky friggin' silage to me. So we got a pile of straw bales that we can pick up at some point. But for right now, we'll grab another bale here. Guess the next time that we do our haying, we'll have to keep all this for ourselves and start really stacking up some silage and stuff. Well, the grass itself, we'll do half and half. We'll do some baling, and then we'll do silage. Just getting in the green, just getting in the green. Wonder if I could just carry a couple of these over and throw in. Looks like it. Good to get rid of these little guys, though. Alright, well, let's see what this gives us. Actually, it's within reason again. And we're 93%. It's so full that with it agitating, it's rocking everything back and forth. This should actually help quite a bit. I wonder if I could just back it in this time. There we go, we actually got some food on the sidelines. I don't know how much, but we've got some. Okay, we got 33,000. It's not a terrible amount, but we do got some. Okay. Limousines, Angus. Well, it tells you basically what each one. Holsteins. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Limousines. This type is bred for profit and can be sold. Cows like grass, hay, and TMR. Additionally, they require water. This calf is healthy, 18 months old. This one is animals are healthy and older than 18 months can reproduce. Okay. Angus is bred for profit and can be sold. Holstein is bred for dairy. Well, same as the brown Swiss. Dairy farming produces milk. I want to say 100 might be a bit much. Let's try for 50 to begin with. So that means we have momos in here. Ah, they're all sleeping. All sleepy momos. Okay, not all sleeping. Some of them are out back. Okay, so if I do this, we should have cow barn. Food capacity is a little low. They need hay and they also need grass. Straight grass, apparently. Hay and TMR. Total mixed ratio. So we're a little light. I could bring in some just straight grass and hay. Cows are a lot of work. This will definitely keep us busy, along with the sheep production. Well, it looks like my sheep are actually starting to produce. Okay, I'm going to grab one of these bigger bales here. That's 9,000 liters of hay. Good thing I actually built up quite a bit of this stuff, huh? So can I just put this right here? $9,000 liters. So can I just bring this straight in like this? Yep. So now, hay worked. The hay actually worked pretty good. We don't have any grass. We have hay, but we don't have any grass really. We bring in a couple more bales. That's fine. The effectiveness won't be as good, but I mean, so long as we get some, the sheep are always happy that they don't give a shit. Grass is grass to them. They love anything so long as you're feeding them. Alright, so at least then we have 18,000 hay, about 33,000 in total mix ratio. And they're eating, so total effectiveness is better. 100% total mix ratio. We have still no grass, but we could do one more bale of hay. I can't see them eating a whole pile of it. The sheep I know don't. Like, the sheep do not eat that much. it takes them a long while before they actually gobble through a friggin' bale. This will be neat. I think it will be neat. It's a good thing we built the barn and everything this month while we still had a lot of cash flow. Oh, we're definitely sitting a lot better. We could do a lot more hay. Mind you, we only have 50 cows. It's not like we have the full barn production. Productivity is not at the moment. The food is just sort of there. Not sure about straw. Productivity and straw. I wonder if I have to bring the straw in there. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? Grab the truck, gonna grab our trailer, head up, grab those 6 straw bales, and then we'll just bring them straight down into here. Yep, it's just like real life. Cows are a workout. I'm glad we decided to only buy 50 of the damn things right now. I just produce milk. Then we gotta see about buying out that. So while I'm here, Escusi. Esquigi. This acts like this is mine, but 70,000. Okay, so we can buy out the dairy for 70,000. A lot cheaper than building it. Then we can sell milk and cheese. I think it's just milk and cheese. I was looking into some of the productions and stuff. And it's kind of interesting. It actually ended up being quite interesting. But we will, like I said, I'm still gonna maybe hold on to the round baler. But I think what I might do is just go more with the square, especially with everything else. Like I can make them into a lot bigger bales, and then that way they're not doing the silage. I think we're only going to do the silage for the stave. Saves room, and it seems to work. Alright, we got 6 bales. 8 bales. Oh, that's different. Well, these are a lot bigger bales. Alright, well, we'll see if they can just do... Actually, looking at it. Oh, well. Bales. Hay bale, hay bale. Silage bale, silage. Wheat. Alright. Seeds, lime, wheat, oats, pig feed, and road salt. Okay, pallets. Liquid feed. Silage additive, mineral feed. Mineral feed. Okay. Seed treating liquid. So we could actually add mineral feed to it if we so desire. They seem alright though. The guy turned in front of that guy. How lovely was that? Well, I lost control, and luckily enough, I had my own building. I don't know how the straw. I guess it's probably for bedding. Maybe. Fresh grass would be ideal, but I don't think we have any more of that. Excuse me. Ended up in a tree thanks to him. Oh, there's still Bob's needles. Nothing is straight to the point as Bob is. Alright, I'm not too sure exactly where to put the straw. Why? Can we just offload here? Alright. $9,000 per one of these as well. Looks like straw for there. Can we just put that there? Yes. Yes, we can. So there goes our straw. Productivity is still sort of... Definitely don't want to be buying this stuff very much. We need to be making it for ourselves. Guess for now I will put 4 bales in. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's for the stalls. Because that's where it's going. That lets us keep 4 big straw bales, whether or not we use it for TMR or not. Okay, straw capacity, we're sitting at 36,000 right now. But we need it for TMR. Mind you, we could use that other stuff up too. They require water. Yeah, except I don't see anywhere where it actually shows where I can put water in. Guess that's where the milk will end up. Oh, my moos are eating. That's a good sign. Hello, Momoos. I liked having the pasture. That's a good thing. Yeah, they have their own stalls. That's where the straw is, and then of course the feeding trough area and manure pits. Oh, here's the water. I guess the water is just part of this facility. Okay, yep, that's the milk. That's all part of the milking system. So we still have, well, we basically have 61,000 food and about 36,000 straw. 50 animals, 0% health. Well, haven't had them long enough to figure out if they're gonna produce anything yet. Effectiveness is still, we'll definitely have slurry. That we know. Food wise, it's all good. They haven't really produced any wool. These guys haven't really produced any wool. Water's getting, well, they still have a bit of water. We're not too bad on the sheep. Chickens wise, they're starting to produce eggs pretty efficiently. Not seeing anything too major with the whole stuff here yet. Be interesting to know what they're going to produce. Reset. Oh, look at that. I reset, but I've lost all of them. All but one. There we go. The truck is effective. I would grab two at a time, but I found out these things are heavy. Okay, we won't get rid of all 9,000 of the straw in here. Maybe only that much. Can I straighten the bale? There we go. That's what I wanted. Oh, I got a cute little grassy bale here. That must have been a leftover. They'll do another batch of TMR here. We may need to do more, but we'll see. Mixy, 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 mixy. Do believe we still have a pile in here. No, we don't. Wow. We need a lot more silage being created. I think we're probably all right though with cows at the moment. I mean, the price of them is going up quite dramatically. Still don't have any grass, but for our food. So they want 80% hay. They want 100% mixture, ratio there and a bit of grass. But we're up to 5% capacity and 2 liters of milk. We produced a whole whopping 2 liters. And health is going up on them. So that's a positive. Yeah, we'll take that extra 16. Gonna take a while. We do have another silage bale that we can throw in there. The time I need it again for the stave, we should be fine as it is. Because the stave has about 146,000 in it. Oh boy. I lifted that one up way too fast. Okay, everything is still within the green. Yep, everything's still within green. That's not a bad mix. It's within reason. So let's go get rid of this out of the mixing wagon right now. It's only another 15,000 of TMR, but that is better. I might be able to haul some wool again pretty soon to the other. Wait, that was all grass in the bin, wasn't it? I think I didn't upgrade this tractor. Could you imagine with dualies on this tractor how I could possibly get in here with it? It wouldn't happen. It just wouldn't. There we go. Dump out my mix. I think we have a pretty healthy supply of food now. 13,000. Oh yeah, effectiveness went way up. We're at 48,000 with our total mix. We could use actually quite a bit more hay. Why don't we just put a couple extra bales in here? Let's just leave. I'll park the mixing wagon just down off the side here. Yeah, we had to do this in real life. What's the difference now? Except it was not dairy cows that we did. It was all Black Angus. And I think it was Herefords. The red cows. They weren't Swiss. I know that. It was Herefords. Can't remember what else he had. I know he had Angus, but I can't remember what else he had. Fuck, it's been a lot of years. I know I had one guy comment and go, "Kid, you don't even know." But, well, for starters, I ain't a kid, but yeah, it's been a few years since I've played with actual cows. I don't really even know that many people around here that still have that many cows. I know my one across the highway, mind you, is about 8 miles away. He's got about 100 head of cow. And yeah, 100 head is not that much. Well, I shouldn't say that. There is a ranch. There is a ranch on the other side of the river. They've got about... What the hell do they have again? I want to say they probably have around 5,000 head, but I don't want to say that and find out they don't. But it's... I know it's more than 3. I know they have more than 3,000 head. But even that's not really that big of a ranch anymore. I mean, that's still impressive. Don't get me wrong there. That is still a whack of cows. They're the guys that actually, if I was to buy a cow and put in the deep freezer, I'd probably go talk to them and say, hey, we're gonna buy a cow. What will you do for me? And because I know them actually quite well, they'd probably say, hey, for you. As a good guesstimate, I'd say probably about 800, maybe 1,000. Especially if I did my own butchering and stuff. I mean, when you really consider it, we're still being about $1.50 a pound. That's not bad. There you go, moo-moos. Well, we're definitely sitting a lot healthier. I wish I had some more grass. The other option is to buy out another piece, one of these, and just put grass. These two have been farmed. Contracts. 52 and 53. Downwards haven't. 73. Which I think was what I was looking at here, wasn't it? Yeah. Which is 77, and that is 49,000. You know what? Let's do it. I am slowly buying up land. It cost me a near fortune, but I mean, we could quickly grab some grass and get these things fed so they were effective. That is the unit I'm looking for. So I guess some of these fields we'll cut for grass. Some of them we'll just cut in general. For bales and such. The moo-moos will take a lot of effort. I know that going into it. And my trees grew. I have it on, but it's not on the ground. Why doesn't V work now? That's why. Somehow it got switched out. Like, this isn't a very big plot, but if I can get some hay or grass, just straight grass to my mows, that would make it much better. Which means I might actually have to just make a big pile of grass somewhere. Or have a stave just for grass and not silage. That might be an option too. Because I think the staves do just hold grass without turning it into silage. The cows are expensive. If we actually look at our ledger here. Yeah. Down to 600,000. We have spent an armful. Yeah, we still have to spend $70,000 on a dairy yet, which I'm thinking about doing. Might just get a small cart to haul the milk. I don't need anything fancy. It's not like we have a huge production of like 1,500 cattle. I was originally thinking of doing something like that where it's a giant frickin' barn and everything like that, but in the end, I don't think we should. I think we should try to keep our operation small. I mean, 50 head of cows is still, that's a decent size. It's still a lot of work. but we can see how it does. And then next month, hopefully, we're doing a bunch of cotton, maybe some corn. Is it? Is corn that month as well? Here, look. This one. Harvest. Harvesting for October is sunflowers, soybeans, potatoes, sugar beet. No, potatoes are just ending. That's good. Sugar beets, sugar cane, cotton. Sorghum is ending. Grapes, olives, and poplar grass. And oil radish. I didn't put that down, did I? Nope, I did not. So yeah, next month we might be fairly busy with a harvest. I think I still have my corn rows and stuff like that, so the big X9 we could go out and we could harvest a pile of stuff. Cotton is one of the big ones because I know the extra we can use for our clothing lines where we make designer products in-house. Well, this isn't bad. We actually have some grass here. And because we're buying up some of this, we should have more room to do some of the other big harvest jobs. Just simply because we don't have all this other crap. Still like all these houses though. I started to believe that I rarely put things away in buildings. So why don't we put the swather in a building? It fits nicely in here, unlike the combine. Now let's turn off the lights. There we go. Now somewhere around here I've got a foraging cart. And a tractor. Well, found the tractor. I just gotta find the foraging cart. That's a set of harrows. Yep, see, I got corn. So I can do sunflowers and everything else. It's my harrows, isn't it? I bet I know where my foraging cart is. And yes, you'd be correct. It's on the other farm. Should be able to put this away though. Just put it beside the disc harrow. Look at that. Tonight we even managed to put away something. I know, super rare. So we do actually have cows. And if the cows go sideways, we can always haul them and get them butchered. Like I said, you can still eat a dairy cow. It's just not as good a quality as what a Black Angus would be. Or, even the Swiss are actually, they're not really necessarily a profit cow, but they're definitely they're still a milk cow, don't get me wrong, but they're a little bit tastier than a Holstein. But again, not saying that you can't eat it, it's just you don't usually. That's why I say your Angus and your Longhorns are typically your feed cow. The marbling is better, and they're just a tastier cow. Then we're actually gonna have to have 2 carts. We're gonna have to have a slurry, but actually that will work out in the end. We can do our own fertilizer then. Pretty sure it's right around here. Yep, there it is. Let's go grab a cart of grass. Oops. Forgetting that backing up when you're looking back here is basically exactly the same direction. It's not reverse anymore. Alright, Moo-Moos. I shall return with some grass. Wait. Oh, I don't have access to that. Thought maybe I did because I own that land, but nope. And that one. But I do not own the roads. Okay. So if we get a load of grass, like I'm not gonna clean up all of it, because I know the stave, which actually is here. You can actually look at the stave in production. Grass to silage. What if you can actually pull grass out of there? I never tried. Said we bought $46,000 worth of another field to try it. I mean, we can do 1 cart of hay, and then we could go see with the stave if we can pull grass out of it. If we can, then we'll just bail this. It's not like it's a worthless cause. No matter what, we can still use it. And 2, it also gets it off our plate, so we don't have to worry about this buggering up everything else. Look at that, we're already 10%. I think this thing actually goes around the corners better too. Alright, 25. $35. There's 35. Basically to go right around this whole thing. Oh, we did miss some. We will have more than 50%. Yeah, we missed some of it on the corners. I'll just go back and clean that up real quick. $64. Oh yeah, I missed a big chunk right here. I should pick it up because nope, there was a good chunk of it I did not pick up. There's some down here that I missed too. Well, not as bad. Not bad. Our first round, we made 65% of a load. That's 17,000 hay. $73. That's 80%. Yeah, now that I think about it, I really wouldn't want to upgrade this tractor because of the tight turns it does. Oh, we're at max. If I upgraded it, there's no way it can do tight tight corners. I'm trying to mix my words. This is 21,000 grass right here, and then we'll go quickly check the stave and see if we can pull anything out. I don't know if I can put it in this cart, but we'll see. It's all part of a learning curve. Sometimes it takes me a little bit to figure it out. Sometimes it takes me a little longer. But we are figuring it out. I'm actually quite excited by this. I've always wanted cows in this game. I know there are a lot of painstaking process, because you've got to mix your feeds, you got to do this, you got to do that. I knew about it. It wasn't like it was going to be a massive shock to the system. I knew that it was going to require all this extra work. The biggest thing that sort of is going, okay, so pretty sure I need a mixing wagon, so I need that. Pretty sure I need to do this. Pretty sure I need to do that. Did I hit the doorway? Nope. Well, we now buggered up our brand new barn, so. Now did I hit the hole? Look at that. And now we got straight grass. Oh, I'm looking at silage again. That's not gonna help me. I need to go with the animals. Effectiveness. We are full in effectiveness. So yeah. We could do a ton more straw in here though. Holy crap. Oh yeah, we're going to take a look at this. I don't know if it's going to work, but let's take a look and see and find out anyways. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Don't know. You know what else would be great? If I could pick this stuff up. You don't own this land. Boy, you know you don't own that. Quit your trying, boy. Says I can actually load with it. Hay, straw. Oh. Well, now. So, we're going to bale the rest of that. Because we can haul all the grass to here and we can build up grass. We can even turn it off once silage is made to a certain point. So, that works. I mean, I could still haul the grass, but I think we're going to need... Fuck no, we won't need bales. The only thing we'll need bales for is straw. Unless I can put straw on a stave. Then in which case we'll be doing we'll do these wagons, these forager wagons then. Because that works way better. So if we go to here, construction, Was it in silo extensions? No. Silos? No. No, they're actually part of they're part of production. That's grass into, well, it's grass drying. Grass drying. Fermenting stave. We can have one of these just for straw. So, yeah. We don't need to bale any of this stuff. We can just use these forager wagons. Screw it. No need to bale. Yeah, it's pretty good. We basically got full on food, so that's not a bad ratio. But like I said, we should have had more straw. And we know the sheep will take grass too. So what we should have is we should have 3 staves at some point in time. We should have one just strictly for grass, one for silage, and one for straw. And just leave it at that. We don't need to do the silage with them. Like, we don't need to start the production. We could have just straight bins. So that'll work out pretty freaking good. What a nifty contraption. So yeah, we didn't need to buy the $46,000 worth of land for the grass. That was sort of an overstep. But then again, in the end, it works out anyways. So we'll just clean this one up. We'll take it back there. And probably just skip ahead, I'm thinking. I don't think we can really do too much else with any of their other production at the moment. Alright, I don't remember where I left off, so we'll just start here. I think I got halfway down this row. So yeah, this will work out. I can collect straw and we can do everything. I don't need to bale it. We can just do our mixing wagons. So yeah, that'll work out even better. So yeah, as a recap, then we can basically have 3 staves. One for our straw, one for the grass, one for the silage, and we're good. And grass and silage we can make just doing haying like this, so that's not bad. And yes, we can pull straight grass out of it, so that's a bonus. Somehow we missed that over here. Oh, we didn't miss it. That was part of that little loop-de-doopy thing that we did. Oh, that's not too bad. We made back another 12,000. Cool. This is a sharp ditch. Oh, this would be pretty good. Well, there's the hump. Okay, so we will go to the cabin. We'll sleep the night away. Or morning away. Everything should be fine for production for now. Now we'll also go around the backside. Right through here. And we'll see where we sit. We'll see where our cattle sit. That's probably closer to the truth. Oops. I don't think we have to worry about the chickens or anything else. Okay, the stave is working nice. Everything else is good here. These guys are starting to produce more wool. There's 2 bins here. Yeah, we're sitting at... Grass has been fertilized. Weird. Our little forested area for this is actually coming along nice. When can I... We got 8 liters now. Woohoo. Production's going up. When can I plant again for the others? Cotton is in February. And everything else is in March that I need to plant. Like our sorghum and our cotton. Cotton we can do in February. March will be our sorghum. Because we're doing the cotton, sorghum, and then we're also looking at soybeans. So that's in April. Same as the sorghum. I sleep the night away. 5, yes. We'll zoom right through. Then we'll see what we have to fix. Alright, how bad is it? Because we're zooming pretty far over, so 410, we're 405. Great demand. The Norse market for something. What's at the Norse market? Grapes, olives, no. Corn, no. Seen anything spectacularly special at the Norse markets. None of that would be going on there. Norse markets don't take a lot of that. Honey, unfortunately not. Slurry digest. Norse markets do take those. Central Meats takes that, or no idea. I didn't see anything that particularly. Okay, let's take a look at the animal production. 966 liters of milk. Straw is getting dangerously low. Our food is still not bad. Sheep wise, we actually have some stuff. And of course, we should also look at contracts. Shouldn't just be hay. Field 6 is for sugar beet. Oh, for crying out loud, really? I hate sugar beet as much as everything else. Our field is growing real nice. It's got tons of weeds, though. It needs to be rolled and needs to be harrowed, apparently. And we can quickly do that. We'll need our tractor that's over here. The wool isn't too stacked up. Still got bales, that's a good thing. Yeah, so we'll need a tank like my water tank here, just specifically for milk, though. We'll need to get rid of this honey pallet here. I know that's going to be full. It always is. There might actually be two of them. There we go. Alright, honey. Oh, it is not. We only have one. That is a surprise. And of course, if you missed it, you can always rewatch all of our playthroughs of Farming Sim on the playlists on YouTube. So if you missed anything, you can rewatch everything there. And yes, we do have a pallet of egg. We are getting fairly low with our kind of a bad season to actually start doing our cattle. We might actually have to buy a lot of it, but we'll cross that road when we get there. I do still have one on the shelf, but if I don't have to use it, I won't. No moves are producing milk, so that's positive. We'll have to grab the big tractor here. Not that one. This one. I might actually get rid of that big round baler if we're using all the forage wagons. That's convenient. That's the guy I need right there. As I just put it away. The only time I ever put anything away, and it's the thing that I'm going to need right away. Yeah, so our field is covered in weeds. Kind of badly. This one is really badly. Growth wise, yeah, there's tons that are ready to come off. But we'll see if we can knock the weeds down a bit. I don't know if we can knock the weeds down again with the harrows on the other. Probably not. I think once they get to a certain point, it's kind of futile. Doing it outside so I can actually see. Or is this a cultivator? This is a cultivator. This is a big ass friggin' cultivator. This is not the harrows. Good thing I stopped what I was doing. I was going, wait a minute, that don't look like the freaking arrows. This looks like a cultivator. Probably because it is. I go in here, it's only a freaking farmhouse. Good thing I didn't just put it down to go, la 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 la, I'll hire this out. Yeah, cultivated all under, stupid moron. That would be the harrows. The big thing right there, that's the harrows. Alright, well, we'll put the cultivator away. And we'll grab the thing that is designed to actually harrow straw. And we'll use it as the weeder. So the weeds are terribly bad on this one. Would it make a difference if I tried it again? Well, knock the weeds out of that for sure. Actually, I think it does. No fieldwork found. Or I might actually have to. No, it makes absolutely no difference for this one. I don't want to knock the weeds down. I know it's full of weeds. I know it's bad for the crop. I'm gonna have to fold this to make it through here. But I want to be more of an organics kind of guy. No chemicals. Other than shit tons of fertilizer. Which is oddly enough going to be literal shit. But that's alright. Okay, monstrous frickin' arrows. Here we go. You don't have access to this land. You don't have access to this land. You do not have access to this land. Yeah, I know. Actually, that removes a ton of weeds. Really does. Well, I'll just let him go. It doesn't remove all of them, but it removes a lot. That's nowhere near as bad. Okay, so we're basically sitting at yield bonus of 58%. That's rapidly going up. So we got basically weeds, medium, partial. I love with the partial. I really can. I am going to check out that one. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, so it'll go straight across and you'll do all the fun stuff that you can do. Chicken. What's our chicken price looking at like these days? Cut chicken. Oh man, it took a hell of a hit. It's under 2,000. That's not good. Because we get pallets of. Well, I mean, it's come up a bit, but. We do have some lamb. It's around 3,000. I want the chickens over 2,000 before I go to sell them. Just because. Well, our hayfield is coming back nicely. Got rocks in between. Yeah, this is partial. Partial I can live with. So we only have contract-wise for harvest is field 6. In field 6, why didn't that change? There we go. Field 6 is up here. Oh, it's over here. I don't know if my sanity could do it. Animals, I need a... That's water cart. This one will do fertilizer and milk. She will do milk. Main color, rim color. Well, let's do the black chrome. There we go. Doesn't cost anything extra. But she is an 8,000 liter cart that will do milk. So yeah, we'll buy that. And still need to buy the 70,000 for the other. This just does 2 bales at a time for straw. It's a pro chopper. I don't know if I necessarily need one of those. Then of course at some point in time we'll also have to do slurry tanks. Now, I'm thinking just like one of these guys. This will both do the digest and slurry. And it's, again, it's not very much, but for what we need, it'll be just fine. I think. Yeah, see, that one does 8.2 cubic meters. This one does 15. Or we could get into something like this. This would be almost better because then we could put it on the fields. It's a Pro Pack that actually only does the bars. It's the poop spreaders. Or we could just, that's just manure. What does the cattle actually do? Slurry. That's all slurry. Which is actually not bad. We can use the slurry for fertilizing the fields. Overall, I'm good with that. Holy crap, I just realized we got 120 chicks. We'll let these things grow a little bit, and then we'll haul another 120 chicks over to the butcher. So that's not bad. Somewhere here is my pick me up our trucker. This guy's on his way back already. All right. There we go. I want to be in operating position just in case I grab a frickin' bale on the way past. that would be my luck. So yeah, we'll go up and we'll pick up our milk trailer, and we'll buy the milk producer here, and then we'll be in full milk production. And I assume that makes cheese, probably butter as well. Cheese is worth a small fortune. Not seeing anything really else it could make. Well, maybe chocolate. Might make chocolate too. Milk chocolates. I could see dairy being a very productive business. Cost a lot for the cattle, but you make more in production, which is what I'm kind of hoping for. Man, grass sure growing around our place too. Jeez, they'll be freaking silaging this in no time. Trees didn't grow anymore. Oh, that was puckery. That was a puckery moment. All these fields are just polluted with crap. How many of these were seeded? 30 when 31 was seeded. 27 was seeded. 23 was seeded. We actually got some that were seeded. I'm still waiting for something more. I would love to have a cotton one. I missed my turnoff. Doesn't look like much, but for what I'm doing, I'm pretty sure I can manage moving milk with this. I might as well refill my truck while I'm here. And it was 240. Technically, I only had to go across the road because I'm pretty sure we got a bit of oil production. So yeah, we'll collect the milk, then we'll head over and we'll buy out the dairy, the processor, and we'll see what we can produce out of there. If it's only cheese, it's cheese, but that's still 3,000 per liter, per 1,000 liters or something like that. Cheese, yeah. Norris Market right across the road, or Bloomingdale. That's 34.75 per 1,000 liters. I don't know how long it takes to make, but that's decent cash. That's nearly as good as doing the spinnery with the production. So that's not bad. No, actually, we're here now. Why don't we just buy this here? Oh, cart went crazy. Yes. Materials are missing. We know that. We have spent our load again. Yeah, we're 94,000 down. That's in production, is it not? Yes, dairy. Yep, chocolate. So all we need to do is probably buy some sugar. And so butter requires milk into butter, requires milk into cheese, chocolate equals sugar, and milk makes chocolate bars, or sweets I guess it is. So technically we could buy the sugar. I actually can see the difference in the quality. I think it got close to 1,000 liters of milk here. I mean, if it needed frickin' eggs, we got endless supplies of it. But yeah, we got some milk. It's close to 1,000 liters. If my cows could produce 1,000 liters of milk a day, we'd be doing all right. I may not actually buy any sugar right now, just because our expenses are quite high as of right now. So, if anything else, maybe what we'll do is we'll hold off on the sugar and we'll just produce butter and cheese. Not much we can do. We could have just sold it, made our profit on milk, but I'd rather make more. Alright, ain't much for 100,000 liters that it can have, but let's, oh, it's automatically making. I don't even have to worry about it, and we're just storing it. That's good, because I can sell it to where I want. And no chocolate, because we have no sugar. And the grass and the silage. We have 15,000 liters of freaking silage now. That's not bad. Okay. So, well, this tonight, we've actually made some pretty good leaps and bounds. We have our own dairy barn. We have 50 Holsteins that are producing fairly decent amounts of milk. If we can average about 1,000 liters of milk a day, we'll be doing not bad, I don't think. Everything's going pretty good here. We actually have more chickens since they reproduced. The honey production's probably going nuts again. Always is. The chickens are producing eggs like they're going out of friggin' style as well. I feel like we have too much for frickin' fields building up again. I don't want to really do this one. We might have to, but I don't really. We borrow items. I make about 45,000, and it's all going to the animal dealer. Yeah, okay, let's borrow the items. It's a contract. It'll pay. Probably not well. God, this thing's huge. Yeah, it's looking pretty grim. I was waiting for somebody to go. Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. That's a really bad joke. Because after all, it's called the Grim. Actually, it's a Grimmy. It is overly large. It's like having your engine 30 feet from you. Look at this guy rolling. And maybe, because it's sugar beet, maybe we might get lucky and maybe we'll make an extra 50, 60,000 from the production. Maybe. It's a whole lot of maybes. Maybe, 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 and I have no idea the answer. And remembering to tell everyone too, not next Monday, but the Monday after, we will be gone for a week. So there'll be no streams for July 1st to about the 6th. After that, we will be back to full swing. Back in the field doing the full shebang. That corn is ready to come off too. Nothing like a casual drive in the middle of nowhere. And we will try to go a little bit longer tonight again, just because. I'm actually quite happy with the work that we've gotten done tonight. Better than expected. Depending on how things go, Friday might be a wash because there's apparently a hockey game again. But tomorrow night, of course, we're switching things up. We're either going to be doing Banner Wars on Fridays, maybe Saturday. We're trying to find a new day for it that works out better. If I have time, I will do a stream tomorrow. But there's no guarantees. I might also be too beat to do anything as well. Oh, this is a little Valtra. When I say a little Valtra, it's... This thing is tiny. Although I hear good things about him. These controls are nuts, though. Beetle's right along at 53. But definitely a European tractor. Man, that's... I must admit, going around that corner, though, at that speed, that was smooth. I actually have never seen a Valtra in Canada where I'm at. Doesn't mean they're not here, I just haven't seen one. I would be interested in trying one out. Even if all I did was drive around a block or something. I'd be interested in trying it out. I know you don't really get to know the tractor just by driving around the block, but I don't know if I would what I'd use a tractor like this for. Currently, I don't farm. I don't actually plan on it either. Yeah, I have... Holy crap, look at the size of those weeds. Those things are like 4 feet high. Anyways, now that I'm distracted. I don't ever plan on really farming. But I mean, I help others. And I don't mind actually going out and jumping in a tractor or combine or what have you. I've done a lot of it over the years. Kind of actually enjoy just being the grunt laborer that hops in the seat and goes, I can drive. I can combine. I know actually quite a bit about farming. Enough that I could probably do it if I had to, but I mean, yeah, I'd far rather let an actual farmer do the farming. I'm happy enough just to be the guy sitting in the driver's seat. Not really wanting to go here, but maybe. Okay. Production wise, we're not doing too bad, but yeah, we did get a couple chickens. These things are worth 1,200 now. They are growing rapidly. Straw is down, but we're back up to 58 liters there. There you are. Holy crap, can you tell? Oh, that's not ours. Okay. Oh yeah, you can tell the difference. Whew, can you ever tell the difference? That is a massive, stark difference. Not doing anything to the neighbors, but holy crap, can you ever tell the difference? Okay, so yeah, it doesn't do it fully, but wow. Just wow. Guess we know what I'm going to be doing for a minute, and that's harrowing. The other guy's not full yet, so we must just let him do his thing. I don't know by the contract how it's doing. 1%. Could be a bit. On the plus side, we don't have far to go. It's literally down the road. what a difference. I mean, 14% yield bonus doesn't sound like much. I get that. I know everyone else gets that, but I think it actually does help. Once the weeds get too big, though, I think it's kind of up to the point of why bother type thing. Go to the edge of my lake here. I still have trees here, by the way. I don't know. We'll see what it looks like on it. But I may not. I may actually cut them down. It depends on what they look like. Now that I look at it afterwards, like, that's not a good idea. I mean, in general, it actually looks pretty good around the cabin. I just saw that little body of water. It's like, you know what? I'm going to keep that. That looks actually kind of neat. There's a couple trees in our field. I might have went a little wide on the whole field production thing. Yeah, he didn't really, as a hired help, he didn't really do the outside run, did he? Oh well, we can do this. Depending on it, I might want to get rid of these trees because it's hard to farm around. It's not like we didn't plant a pile of trees, alright? But yeah, we could get rid of these trees. We might let them grow a little bit more and then get rid of them because, as you can tell, we're bouncing off of them as it is. And that one we got stuck on in the spring. Or late fall. What was it? Late fall when we did it? Would be nice to pick up another couple contracts. Whether it's sunflower, corn, cotton, don't matter. I would love to have a couple really good sized contracts for harvest. That would really help out. And of course, none of that we're actually going to get anything for, but like nothing for our production I'm talking about. But that's alright too. I've not seen that guy full yet. There is a pretty difference in contrast between those. The weeding is actually working. This is the poor man's spring. This is almost like summer following, except we're still keeping the crop. To me, this concept is broken. But, I mean, in the game, I guess it works. Is it weeding? Yeah, it's taking a ton of the weeds out. Does it get all of it? No. Well, there we go. That answers our question. 80%. So what's he done for the contract? 2%. We're going to be doing at 2% at least 50 loads of that. That sucks. Our little helper did alright. It's just there's huge swaths of weeds that are still weeds. Whereas I'm trying desperately to cover it and do what I need to do. actually looks like he did all this in. I'm not seeing anything that looks out of contrast. So I can zoom my way down here. Yeah, it looks like the only out of contrast thing is right here. Might have to hit this piece twice. That'll be easier. Makes sense too, because when you actually look at it, the weeds are, well, they're being chewed up is really what the answer is. It's kind of like summer following it, because you're actually just putting the nutrients back of the plant that's being chewed up back in the ground. So long as you got it before it went to seed, then you're fine. But you always got to do your main summer following in that before the weeds go to seed, because if they go to seed, you're basically bizzing up a rope. Lack of better terminology. 3%. We still haven't dumped him, and he's at 3%. How's our moo-moos doing? 58 liters. We still have tons of food. We have tons of food. Straw is a little worrisome. Because we do need a certain portion of the straw for doing, of course, our mixing for TMR. I might have to buy more, which is not something I really want to do, but if I have to for the sake of food for the cattle, we'll do it. Food wise, it looks like we're pretty good for right now. Silage, we're sitting at about 16,000. I wouldn't mind having 50,000 of it, and we can still harvest grass for a bit. Even if I have to, I could actually do my own stuff again, just to cover for extra grass again. That's why I say we should really think about doing 3 separate staves. One for straw, one for grass, and one for silage. And then we actually don't need anything for bales. Nothing. Zippo. Not even squat. Because if it's in the silo, we can manage it all. But yeah, that is a big barn, but there are bigger barns with that mod. One of the largest ones with the mod, I think, is about 1,000 head. 1,000 head of cows. This one can only handle 200. But even yet, I think if I had 200 head of frickin' Holsteins in there, I'll have my work cut out for me. Okay, I think that guy's probably full. Oh yeah. Yeah, he is. I didn't see him say he's full, but looks like he did about 4 rounds. So how much can this trailer hold? That's the next dumb question. How much can this trailer hold? And yes, I am renting all of this equipment, because it's cheaper for me than the leasing costs on that thing. Oh, wow. Wow. This tractor can only handle 23,000 liters. So that combine, I have to grab them real quick. Oh, it doesn't tell me the weight. But roughly, being that they're basically all water. Sugar beet at 23,000 liters. I don't know what equate that is to bushels. I want to say probably we're getting close to that 30-ton mark. So, I mean, 57% at 23. I want to say it's about 30 tons. Stuff's heavy. It's like potatoes. Potatoes, everyone goes, they always scoff at and go, pff, yeah, whoop-de-doo. We haul 28 tons of wheat. Whoop-de-doo, 28 tons of wheat. You know how much potatoes weigh? I know what a 5-gallon pail of them weigh. About 25 pounds. But it almost works out to being 5 pounds per gallon. So when you equate that to how many gallons you can throw in as a volume into a truck, these are some fucking tall ass weeds. Jeez, look at the size of these things. Okay, this tractor wanders. That's a downside I don't like. What we set in here? We're setting at 4% on that guy. Is there any new ones? Nope. Nada. We still have 900 liters odd, and we have 16 liters of butter and 6 liters of cheese, and this tractor's in the ditch. Again, that's not bad. Really, that's not bad. And we're hauling it all to the animal dealer where my forklift is. And yes, as soon as I do this, we're going to hightail it out and grab more from that guy before he's full again. This will be raunchy if this is, it's 10%. 2%, okay, we're good. So I was going to say, there's no frickin' way this could be 10%. It's a bigger field than you think. Although this little tractor and trailer combo sucks. Especially when you can only hold 57%. I get that it goes fast. See, he's already 80%. I get that it goes fast, but the problem with it is it just can't haul anything. Like 30 tons for this little tractor is a lot. 30 tons for something monstrous, like when I get time to look and gawk because I'm driving. So this would be this guy here. So that's only 40 cubic. When we could be using something like this with the truck. And that's 59. We could lease it and use the truck. Because what we got for... I think this is the only one that is actually of this nature other than 42 or 87. But we could use it for other things too. Actually, does my other truck do sugar beet with it? Like I'm talking the Tridem and the Pup? Might have to look at that. It might, because it's more of a dump trailer than it is anything. This bitch is definitely full. But again, he's going to be 57% full in a matter of seconds. Okay, we'll look again once we get driving. I mean, we've upped his production by doing this, but what I wanted is this. Is it in here for the trailers? Yes. Grain box doesn't do any of that. This does sugar beet and everything else. Yeah. 24-foot box does everything. Everything under the sun. I'm driving in a guy's field. That is actually something, because we could, now that we know, the truck can handle it. That also doesn't do what I want, but this does. These are both 24-foot boxes. I'm on the other side. This tractor frickin' wanders. I hate it. Why do I quickly do that? Because I think the pup is the same. Or we could just do the bunk capacity, unrealistic amounts, 118. Sure, the land. Standard decals, yada yada yada. Lease it for $2,000. Fucking thing wanders. God, this thing's horrible. So all we need is the truck. I'm not talking the fifth wheel one. I'm talking about the one that's actually the grain thing, because we could disassemble the box and then grab the other one. Because I mean, 120 kilometers an hour at unrealistic amounts would be a lot more sense. Okay, where is him? Oh, convenient. I came back here. Excuse me while I finish this row. Well, we've hauled 4%. We still have a bit more to go here. It just happened to be in the tractor, so let's do it like that. One of these is a truck. This would be the truck. We'll drop the pup trailer. Gee, can I? Beauty. Hey, for 2,000 extra, I'm willing to try. Because instead of doing 53, it's going to be a far cry freaking easy doing 120. And I can move a lot more. And we could also use this for other things too. Is that drivetrain crooked? Looks like it's offset. It is offset. Well, the inside triaxle we know doesn't have a diff. It's only the back two that do. The only reason why you have extra rubber is the distribution of weight. There's my new trailer. 24-foot should slip right on this baby. My problem, what I hate with Neanderthal mod, is everything comes through here. Really? Is that too long for this one? Maybe it is. That's the sign for the pup. Can we move? Can we move this thing back? We only spent $2 grand on it. There we go. The 24-foot might be too much. Okay, so let's try all the way back. Oh, yeah, box version 2. We need box version 2. Unrealistic. We don't need the ladder, actually. Yada, yada, yada. At least, yeah. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. This isn't version 3, this is version 2. Now she should just slip right on. There we go. Paid for the triaxle. For some reason, I always think that we're going south. It's a weird looking box, but she should handle the entirety of that frickin' unit. And again, because this one actually does everything, it literally does everything. We'd also use it for silage runs, straw, you name it, it can do. Which we might actually have to pick up a salvage unit and just use this as trucking. We're perusing down here at 120. Definitely a lot quicker than that other one doing 53. Basically means you're stuck doing that forever. We'll have to do the backwards run there too at some point. Load me up. Oh, I can't see. We overshot it. So unrealistic amounts. The last one we could only haul 23,000 liters. We're past the 23,000 liters. Oh, I can only haul 33,000 with this one. Okay, that's still 10,000 more, but the difference is we can come right back and offload them again. Considering we're already way faster than what the other one was. The other, like the tractor the Maxic was doing was 53. It took us a bit, but we're already doing 93. It is definitely a heavy load. I'm pushing the truck to try to do 120. By the time we get there, we will be doing it. Yeah, it's definitely a girly man horn. It's like the little Pop-Tart frickin' horn I got from my 3/4 ton. It's just like a regular car. It's just beep beep. But size of this truck, beep beep, doesn't cut it. I want something like my 3/4 ton, which is train horn. Unrealistic amounts didn't seem to make that much of a difference. Okay, this thing that slows it up. Okay, so I. Didn't give me the function, but it's also not adding up for everything else, so it should haul more. We're at 6%. Now that I'm empty, this thing freaking moves. Yeah, I would need a version 3 truck. So if we actually went into here and trucks, that is version 3. So 25,000 for the engine. Crosstrack 3s. Version 3. Yeah, that would be the long haul. Wet kit. Yep. Air conditioning. Standard. Oh, we're here. But you see what I mean by, yeah, you need the version 3. This is version 2. He's got a backup yet. He's just getting in line. Basically a walking floor that's a triaxle. I think this thing would also move fertilizer too, which is handy. Now this should take pretty much most of this load because it's not 80% or 90% loaded. So this should take the bulk of this, if not all of it. Okay. So it can take still another 9,000 liters. So we won't haul it yet. That one is a pain in the ass, a piece of crap. Alright, back to weed control. Again, I'm really quite surprised of how well this worked. The weeds were pretty bad, and now it's like, you know, I can live with it. I'm still glad that I didn't accidentally make the oops with the frickin' cultivator. That would have been devastating. Because, you know, I would have just hit the H key and would have went, alright, off you go. Come back and go, what the hell happened? That's why you don't hire young kids to work on the fields. Dad's been farming for 30 years. I decided to help. I took out the tractor with the harrows. Those are cultivators. I know that now. Crap. Well, I almost made that mistake this year too. Well, not the same context. I know what an implement is. But it was like, hey, you know, I could go out and if my cousin has the seeder all attached and ready to go, full of seed and fertilizer, I'll offer to go out there and seed the field for him. Good thing I did. We're talking about it later and going, I was going to do it, and then it dawned on me. I don't know which fields you want with this seed planted, so I didn't bother. And I was going to tell him, I told him which field I was going to do, and he goes, you know, it's a really good thing you didn't do that. I went, why is that? And he says, I don't own that field. I went, oh, whose field is it? And he goes, it's so-and-so. So I went, oh, well, they would have been really happy. He says, possibly. He says, depends if it was seeded yet or not. And I went, no, it wasn't. He goes, oh, then they would be really happy. They would have got a free field out of the mix. So yeah, it's a good thing I didn't do that. I offered him, because I saw it there sitting all set up. It was like, man, you know, it's a shame that's just sitting there. Yeah. It's a good thing I didn't do that. As much as I wanted to. So yeah, we're actually sitting not too bad. I know down-wise we're 100,000 in the hole again, but our cows are 117 milk. Got lots of food. Despite what this says, we actually have lots of food. Chickens are doing well. We actually have some eggs. Sheep are producing wool again. That's a good thing. Our chickens are doing well. Production-wise, we're doing actually some production, which is a good thing. We're doing a really crappy contracting job that I don't really like, but don't matter, it's extra income. Just because they don't like to do it, it doesn't mean I shouldn't. Production-wise, beer, we've actually got about 1,500 sitting here that we should probably do something with. Butter and cheese, we got 31 and 12. Grass silage, we got 16,000. And some grass. Got quite a bit of strawberries built up. We're gonna have to do something with pretty soon. So yeah, we're not sitting too bad on everything. Actually, thinking about it, strawberries, if we got 2,300, do I need any of that for beer? No. So you know what I'm going to do? One of these, or a couple of these, I'm going to change the output to selling. And just sell straight up. Best price. We'll do that with 2 of them, and 1 of them we'll store. So we got 3 frickin' things. So the next time it does it, we'll get a whack of cash, and then we'll just sell those ones. If we need it more for beer production, we still have a supply, a stockpile of it. Which should hold us over for a bit, I think. Okay, that, I'm gonna have to log pretty soon, I'm getting tired. Gotta find my truck. I was gonna say, he's probably getting close. We've actually taken off a pretty good pile of this field tonight. I wouldn't say we're done by any means, but okay, there's Max. But we did get our field weeded and harrowed, so we're good there. Okay, 33,000. And we'll come back and dump them again. Contract wise, Even the chickens we're doing. Oh, we got 12,000. Diesel fuel, we got 27. It's not that much. Empty barrels, we're still doing all right on. Fabric, I almost want to buy some, but I know better. Holy crap, we got tons of harvest. Tons of harvest. Tons and tons of harvest. What we got? We've got corn. We've got weeding to do. What we could do. Corn, sunflower, corn. Sunflowers. Holy crap. Split the difference. We didn't split the difference. We've got stuff like you wouldn't believe. We need to put our time on real time as slow as possible. We've got contracts galore, which is good. So then we can actually make decent profit this time. This is one of our main trucks, unfortunately, so we need to get rid of this pain in the ass job right away. I hate the single reverse. So much of this field are we done now? Actually, pretty not bad. 9%. You know, for this field alone, I would say we're going to change it to non-realistic. Trailer fill limit off. That way we can fill this to unrealistic amounts and be done with it. And we could maybe think about doing one of the corn ones right away. Or at least the weeding. Cultivating. There's even a cultivating one. Let's do that one right away, and then we'll do the weeding one. Okay, we'll do those right away, because that doesn't require the truck to be in use. That's what I'm saying. So we'll get that set up right away as soon as we offload this guy again. It says he's right there, but I don't think that feels that big, is it? It feels like we've taken a 16th off according to the map, but it looks like we've done about an 1/8. And yes, he is getting close to full. Then we'll get our big tractor set up. We have the arrows still attached, so let's go do the weeding job first. So, unrealistic amounts, does that mean we're not gonna have 33,000? We didn't get that high anyway, so we're good there. Alright, the field does look bigger at this angle. Okay. One of these is my big tractor. There it is. Okay, which one do we have for weeding first? Weeding is field 30. It's blinking over there. And that's for the smug asshole. I should know better, but I mean, this isn't harvest. You shouldn't fuck me over. And I accepted the contract instead of leasing the equipment, so maybe this smug asshole won't be so smug. I didn't even compute. I just looked at the weeding and then I looked at the cultivating and it's like yes and yes. Field 36 for cultivating. Piece of cake. Out you go. You know what I think we should do? We should just set them up to go back and forth right here. Alright. Same move the cat makes. And we'll hire this guy out too. And doesn't show a damn thing at the moment. Well, mind you, nor will he. Weeds, poof. And growth, we're taking a good chunk of that off. That's a huge field. That'll take him a little while. Well, the bar is showing. Harvesting, cultivating. Almost need another big tractor to do that. That cornfield won't take much, neither will any of those. Oh, he's on his way back. Unrealistic amounts. Let's see how much we can overload this thing. It does have actually a pretty good load on him. Still unrealistic amounts, so we should be fine. How we doing here? We do have 2 stacks of wool there. We only have 1 here. Chickies are all excited. Honey is almost full. They are running rampant. I think actually overall we're not sitting too bad. Weeding we're 2%, harvest we're 14, cultivating we're still nothing. And even though he's only 2% or 3%, he's still on a single row. Because field 30 is a huge frickin' field. I would love to have 30. Put that into cereal grains. There's 2 fields I would love. Field 30, field 96. Or field 91 actually, for that matter. Or 89. These 2 are pretty close. These ones are longer, so they're actually both the same, but so for the smoke prick, we're at 2%. And I think that's going to be it for me tonight. Hope you guys have all enjoyed. If you have, and you're new here, or you've been around for a while and haven't hit that subscribe button, think about hitting that subscribe button. It's below the video and or the house call in the bottom right corner. He stole a 5-gallon pail of the sweet beets, and he thinks they're magic. Like if you plant them, they'll be beanstalk. He doesn't quite understand the concept and all, but smack him upside the head and click that button, and surely some sense will be knocked into him. But you can also go over to Twitch and hit the follow button, as it also does help quite a bit. And besides that, all the links are in the description below, and there's lots of neat links in there, including the donation buttons and everything else. So make sure to check that out, and we will see everyone on the next stream. Take care, and thanks for watching.